Hey everyone, Daniel Boone here. So today's video features a tournament matchup against the player Snacco from Avalanche. This is the second finals match out of three total. He's again running the same Orlando Stern Ramza team against my Ziza Sid Ayaka setup as usual. Snacco's joining me here for the second time in voice chat. Thanks for making it, man.
Thanks for having me again. I'm excited to watch myself get.
So yeah, this is the second video featuring commentary from both opponents. So we already pretty much covered it in the first video, so we're just going to go briefly again over the teams before we get into the match itself. So I'm going with the same evasion-based party I've been running for the whole tournament. I considered switching things up, but I don't think I was really ready for it at this point, so I just stick with what I'm comfortable, you know. So Ziza is Thief, Sid is Samurai, and Ayaka is Time Mage.
I'm sticking with the same comp as well. Stern, Ninja, Samurai Landu, and stacking slash resist and single target attack resist.
Yeah, so effective, man. All right, so going into the start of the match here. So my strategy going into this second match, I'm kind of big on anticipating kind of what my opponent's doing, and that kind of comes from like my background as chess, with playing chess as a kid. Um, and so I'm like, all right, so what am I expecting him to do as far as placement goes? And so I made a gamble here. I was gambling that you were going to head to the far side, you know. So I'm like, all right, so do I want to bring my team over to the far side, as you guys can see here, to I don't know, to try to get it like a first turn playoff. It's generally more risky and less of a defensive play like I normally play, you know? Like I don't really like getting myself out there in the first turn and just, getting destroyed, and that kind of affects the rest of the battle, obviously, usually in the opponent's favor. But here I decided to go for it, and it kind of pays off.
You absolutely read me like a book here. I was thinking I could get farther away from you like this and retreat faster, but as how it happened.
So it's still not a
Yeah.
guarantee thing here. So we see that Charm has a 69% chance to go off. It's still a gamble. So lucky that it happens to get applied here. So I'm like, all right, so I think I'm still gonna face forward, because you have the chance to flank me, um,
Yep.
but the evasion buff isn't even up. Shadowcast wasn't applied, so
And without that evasion buff, I think I tried to hit Ayaka back there with the Anton, maybe take her out. But even then, Sid and Chisa will do some work on my. So it's not a guarantee for me if you miss there either.
So I saw, so your Stern went for the Anton on Ramza, and I was like, oh, it wasn't a one shot, but like honestly, that's the best I can expect in this scenario where your team is just so tanky, and like mad respect for building it that way.
Yeah, thank you. Uh, it was pretty good because Ramza is the only cannot be healed in my comp here. So
Yeah,
it screwed me pretty good right off the bat.
yeah, he's like one hit away from being taken out. I mean, unless it's like Ayaka or something, but she's gonna be using Holy anyway, so
And then you just proceed with your same setup here, don't you?
yeah, I just try to
Are
get.
you hasting?
I don't want to overcommit too far forward with Ayaka, so I'm just gonna go for the haste on Sid, which is unusual. Usually I try to get Ziza in there, but as you can see, she's already in there.
And then here I go and hit Stern. I can't remember if I.
Yeah, I think you get the auto attack off. As you can see with my Ayaka positioning, I was trying to kind of trying to be careful so that I wasn't in range of Ramza's any of his like long range attacks. So nice charm break there. Wasn't a dodge. He's facing the other way, so that's really helpful too with that plus 30% hit rate.
And I don't really know what I was thinking here. This is a huge misplay with Sid. I should have probably buffed my team evasion or something like that because you can just heal right off the bat with Aika when she comes up.
Gotcha. Yeah, and you're kind of left at like 11 AP, I believe, with Sid.
Yeah, you really put on a show this match. You first came in to force the action the very first turn, and I think I should have responded in kind rather than run. That definitely did not help my situation.
All right, so here I'm deciding like, do I really want to close out on Ramza because he's such a great charm uh, like target,
Oh,
but
oh yeah,
at the same
97 faith. Yeah.
but like at the same time I don't want him healing, I don't want him buffing, and I'm just like, all right, it's time to die.
Since my Stern can take a hit or two, I think I just go for the chant there and try and play Landu. So that was a great play. So go ahead and take. I think I try and kill your Jiza, and I'm here.
I don't remember why I was focusing on that placement right there. Oh, sick dodge there. Holy crap. Even from the side with that plus 15 hit rate. Can't believe, honestly can't believe it. Even without my shadow cast up, I was expecting to get hit there and have to try to full life her. So that was a really big swing in my favor, I think. So my positioning here is so that I can target both of them if I want to. Really kind of sad about that charm not going off, but obviously with a 65% chance, there's it doesn't work every time, so you just got to work
Yep.
with what you got.
My thinking definitely was all over the place this match. Once I decided to run with Sid, I probably should have decided to run with Stern as well. And I took one back and I put one in, and it just was not working for me. It's just a lot of bad decision making on my part. I think that Odin card helped me a lot taking that holy there, though.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
definitely. I'm lucky. I was looking at the turn order, and I'm like, all right, so Ayaka ends Orlando go, so I think I really lucked out here. Maybe if you I can't really fault you for coming up with Stern and also attacking, but it possibly would have affected the turn order if you just moved up and didn't attack. But at the same time, that doesn't really make much sense. So here I kind of transition to 3v1 strategy where I'm like, okay, so Ziza, like, I think I'm kind of okay with her dying here because with Ayaka helping my Sid out, I think it'll still be slightly in my advantage as far as trying to take out your Sid here, and I think
And
it'll.
also,
Sorry.
you still have full life up on your Ayaka, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I am glad that my Ziza is still up here. Still kind of surprised. I was expecting her to die, but at the same time, like you definitely needed some more AP to be able to do so. I'm not sure if you could even do anything.
I think I had 11, so I
Yeah.
didn't even have the up.
So here I'm finally like, all right, let's actually get evasion back up on her.
This was a sad one to watch for me, but I think you played it right, playing it safe all the way through to the end. Don't give me a chance to come back.
Yeah, I think I've had way too many matches where that's the case. Oh God.
Yep.
So here's where I start misplaying because of whatever is going on. It's getting late, and I'm like, sometimes I get really frustrated with I'm not
User
really sure.
interface.
Yeah, the user. So I usually call it the UI, but I'm not sure if that's like the correct way to address it or whatever. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I see here I'm in range for a shadow or a crush armor, but obviously I only have 9 AP, so I'm just kind of like, I guess I'll just build up some more AP.
And then we proceed to status effect Sid and
Yeah, so here's an interesting option. Like, do I go for like Steal Time? Do I go for the Doom application, which is only obviously 65%? Not the greatest. It's like like it hits like 2 out of 3 times or whatever. I could go for the
Do you
charm
set off
again. What's up?
Steel Vision?
Yeah, yeah. So I'm just like, all right, let's just make sure my units are safe. Let's play it safe. I don't know why I went for the high ground here. I think maybe just
I
kind of
believe,
cut off your.
I believe I checked all of my hit percents and they were zero after
Uh,
Steel Vision, and
yeah.
so I just decided to run and build AP here. So maybe in the end, if you position yourself right, I can LB 2 of your units.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously that was in the back of your mind, and you positioned yourself.
By this point in the finals, I have a healthy respect for your units, especially after after losing the first match. So here I'm thinking to myself, man, you know, the Sid is super tanky, and he's going to be able to regen whatever HP he loses. So around this point, I'm like, is when I finally commit to the Doom play. And that's kind of multifaceted. One, because I think it's even though it's a slower way to close out the match, and it's not even a guaranteed application, you know. I think it's oh yeah. So here I check and see the hit rate, and I do like to show off her LB because it can do surprising damage, especially if I can get the chance to stack the striking stacks, which obviously you know you never hear somebody say you know stacking striking. So go for the countdown, get the lucky doom. I'm like, okay, I can breathe easier.
As long as you keep two of your units out of my view, you are absolutely fine. And I think once you hit this, you just retreat.
I am considering. I'm um, like it feels kind of bad just retreating. Like it's I don't really like doing that, and just like prolonging, you know, those 4 turns on the doom, you know. But I'm like, yeah, okay. I guess it's the smart thing to do. Obviously, I'm still struggling with how to do so to kind of block off your escape routes.
I was actually with Chad here. I thought this was a pretty epic way to end.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, also multifaceted in the sense that getting the Doom off, I think, is a cool way to show it off, um, and also to close out the match. Because you know, obviously, like how often do you see like countdown, like the like any kind of Doom
This
in
is the
live
only time I've
PvP,
seen it go off.
right? So I was pretty happy that it was successfully applied.
And all I was hoping was to rip the throat out of your. So I was hoping you'd
Yeah.
come forward.
So that's why I'm like, all right, so maybe let's give him like a target to go for. So that's why I bring Ayaka forward here, just to intentionally kind of bring him into like the kill box, so to speak, of Sid and Ziza there.
And just AP build, AP build. Get to my turn. Wait.
Oh, so here's kind of a troll play. I know people are watching, and I'm like, well, I don't really need to do anything at this point. So, I mean, I could steal him, um, but uh, give people at least something to watch here.
I would rather have something to watch than I'm with you on that move.
I actually, when I was saying troll play, I could have swore that I went for the steal, and like I was thinking to myself, like I was hoping that I could get other people to laugh about it, seeing it, and I don't know, maybe I didn't go for it. I could have swore I did. Maybe like click on steal, you know, like hey kid, give me your
Yeah.
lunch money, kind of. Um, so I
We're
don't know if
getting
it looks like
bullied over here.
yeah.
Now the immobilize. You hit a 32% immobilize. I think now we just wait for the end.
Oh yeah, and it's like the this whole time I'm just like, oh, I can't believe I'm making people wait for this. Um, I I don't know. I don't like just waiting down the turn counter, you know. So go for the immobilize. I don't think it actually was applied, but I wanted to show people that that was a viable strategy. Getting that
I
immobilize
could
in.
not move. It was applied.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's so hard with that Doom graphic. Like you can't tell if charm is still up. You know, you have to like keep track in your head. You know, for the 3 turns.
Absolutely. I got some satisfaction off of watching I.
So this was kind of a
And I
spoiler.
did not know G6.
Yeah, so like I was just I don't know. I think at this point I was just getting carried away with people watching. You know. Um, okay, and that's the end of the counter for him. At this point in the tournament, I'm just getting carried away. So I don't really I shouldn't have revealed that card in my hand. You know, it's only so revive the monk revive skill only has like a 48% chance to go off like max like if both units are max faith, right? So 48% that's still that's a coin toss, you know. Um,
Still a pretty
so like
clutch move to have in your.
yeah, so that's really another huge reason why I love playing with Ziza. All right, so yeah, let's kind of just start to wrap things up here. Everybody, thank you for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks again for joining me tonight, Snacco.
Thank you.
Shout out to Snacco and his guild Avalanche, the top five, one of the top five guilds in global right now. Again, shout out to our good friend Longtime Twitch for investing the time and energy in organizing the PvP circuit. You can find him at his Twitch channel in the description below, and I'll include mine as well in case you want to see more plays like or more matches like this. For anyone just tuning into my videos, I enjoy casting and commentary on live PvP matches. If you're interested in involving me in one of yours, just let me know, either live stream or recorded, or if you want to just talk about the match you just saw, let me know in the comments. Like or subscribe if you'd like to see more like this, because I want to keep them coming. And see you next time. Thanks.